Last week, I talked about the African Growth and Opportunities Act, or AGOA, and the Caribbean Basin Trade Partnership Act, or CBTPA. One important piece of information that I did not cover was the special provision for two key industries that contribute to the growth of economies around the world: textile and apparel. Two industries that my primary research, especially in various Latin American and Caribbean countries, on international trade programs and agreements covered. The CBTPA was implemented in 2000 and is set to expire in 2030. It adds to the original Caribbean Basin Economic Recovery Act, which took effect in 1984 and does not expire. AGOA was enacted into law in 2000 and is currently set to expire in 2025 unless reauthorized by the U.S. Congress. Both have key provisions regarding the textile and apparel industries, of which you should be aware. Hi, I'm Dr. Sarita Jackson, President and CEO of the Global Research Institute of International Trade. Welcome to another episode of Trade on Tuesdays at 2. Today's episode is titled Special Provisions in Trade Preference Programs. To add to our discussion about the opportunities via AGOA and the CBTPA, here are two additional things that you must know about the special provisions for two important global industries, textile and apparel. Number one, know what each trade program says about the rules of origin, which are rules regarding the input required to enjoy duty-free and quota-free access to the U.S. market. For example, certain textile items used in the clothing produced in eligible Sub-Saharan African countries or eligible Caribbean countries must originate in the United States. And number two, complete an accurate assessment of your landed costs, including the cost of these provisions and what they mean for your competitive advantage in the U.S. market. Follow our newsletter for our longer version videos on how to understand and find these rules of origin within these trade programs and other trade agreements. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Trade on Tuesdays at 2.